Rise for Palestine, Derry. Just want to read out a letter from a mother in Gaza to the mothers around the world. To every mother who wakes her children with a kiss and sleeps peacefully to the sound of their laughter. To every mother who packs a school bag or waits by the window for her child's return. I write to you from a place that no longer resembles life. A place where motherhood is entangled with prayer, where love walks hand in hand with patience and fear is softened only by hope. I am a mother, just like you. I dream only to see my children grow, to prepare them a meal without first counting the airstrikes, to dress them in clean clothes that don't carry the scent of smoke, to let them sleep without asking, when will the war end, or why us? In Gaza, we do not live, we wait. We wait for bread, for water, for the faint signal of safety. We wait to count our children every evening and tremble at the thought that one may be missing by dawn. Mothers of the world, we do not ask for pity, but for witness. We do not ask for silence, but for a voice beside ours, so that your children, when they grow up, will know that we had children too. That we had arms and hearts and fears just like you. Let the world remember that in Gaza, mothers still give birth under fire, raise children in tents, and teach them that love survives even in war. From my small tent, I write to you with the voice of every mother who endured, every mother who grieved, and every mother who still dares to dream of peace. This was written by Munira El-Najjar, a mother raising 4 kids in Gaza, Palestine. My first speaker today is Leonard from Rise for Palestine. We all know why we're here today. For the past 22 months, since October 2023, we have witnessed a genocide unfold in real time. Day after day, the images, the statistics, and the suffering have become almost routine. But we must never let ourselves become numb. For too long, I was a bystander, watching, listening, and making excuses not to do more. But eventually, I couldn't bear to stay silent any longer. Around 60,000 people have been murdered in Palestine. 20,000 of them are children. The latest Lancet study suggests the true number could be closer to 220,000. Let that sink in. Gaza is now the deadliest place in the world to be a child. I read that if we were to hold 1 funeral a day for each child killed so far, we would be attending funerals every single day for the next 52 years. Last weekend, Mothers Against Genocide released a reworked version of A Woman's Heart called A Mother's Heart for Palestine, and I cry every time I hear it. I think of the parents in Gaza burying their children, watching them starve because they have no food and no water. Mothers who are unable to breastfeed because they themselves are so malnourished. 96% of women and children under 2 in Gaza are currently malnourished. At a recent FELA event, Dr. Leonard referenced 50,000 children who now need
of urgent treatment for malnutrition. I don't speak to you today as a mother. I speak as someone who knows the pain of not being a mother, who knows the longing to have a child, and to have to watch as thousands of babies and children are being slaughtered breaks something deep within me. Babies normally cry when they need fed, changed or soothed. But in the final stages of starvation, they no longer cry. They have no energy and they have no tears. Here are just a few names of some of the babies who have been killed in the past 2 weeks. Baby Jawad Alankar, 35 days old, killed on the 19th of July. Baby Yusuf Al-Safada, 40 days old, killed on the 22nd of July. Baby Yahya Al-Najjar, 4 months old, killed on the 19th of July. Baby Zainab Abdu Halab, 6 months old, killed on the 20th of July. Baby Maka Al-Garalbi, 1 year old, killed on the 29th of July. Imagine if any of them were your own. Rise for Palestine is focusing on humanitarian need and direct action. We are fundraising to get urgent aid to the people of Gaza through Gaza Ground Aid Ireland, a trusted grassroots group getting help where it is needed most. If you can help by giving your time, sharing your skills, turning up or fundraising with us, please get in touch. We need you. Gaza needs you. It is not too late to speak up. Silence is a choice. And to the people of Palestine and Gaza, Derry sees you. We stand with you. Free Palestine!
Thank you so much, Michelle. I think she speaks for every single one of us. Our next speaker is Helena Kearns from Gaza Ground Aid.
Hello everyone, my name is Helena Kearns and I'm from Lurgan, County Armagh. I have been a Palestinian rights activist for many years, and over the years I then developed lots of friendships with many people in Gaza. When this started, I have evacuated over 13 people so far before the bomb dropped. Well, these are all personal friends of mine, people I've worked with and have met with and all the rest of it. So I've been doing this a long time. With the blockade of humanitarian aid, I watch every day, video call my friends every day, and I've seen them starving. So people don't understand like the setup of Gaza. So if you can imagine Northern Ireland, and they built a wall around Northern Ireland and they said, right, that's it, no more imports. We still have stores. Tesco's have stores. Lidl has stores of food, dry food, tin goods. There are still some farmers growing some vegetables in different parts in the central areas of Gaza that hasn't been destroyed yet. So all this food is the food that we are buying. It's not, people say, how do you get aid in? Aid is not coming in. It's been 71 days. Nothing has come in. The stuff that has come in has been mouldy, has not been fit for purpose. And the bags of flour that you've recently seen the young men being slaughtered to carry, when they get them back are half flour and half sand. Now this is purpose, this is psychological warfare on these people. They think they're getting some food when they're actually not, but that's another story. So then I realised that I actually had a gift. I was actually sitting on the answer. Because I've had so many friends for so many years and I've sent them money from my bank to their bank over so many years, then I had the gift, I had the answer. So I started Gaza Ground Aid Ireland because I was sending money in to my friends who were then buying baby milk, buying nappies at inflated prices, but they were buying them and they were getting them to people in need. And that's how Gaza Ground Aid Ireland was born. It's very new, but I just realised history is today. History is today. This is today. And we have to keep finding ways to try and get around. Israel want them all dead. They want to starve them to death, and this is the way we've found to get around it for now. Now we do think that someday they will destroy the Bank of Palestine's ability to accept money into Gaza. But for now, today, we can get money into different bank accounts. Our teams on the ground are buying all the things that are necessary and delivering it. So I just want to thank Rise for Palestine for coming on board as the fundraising team, because I'm just one person, and I've been doing this for a while, but it's been very little, it's $80 for 1 tin of baby milk. It's £100 for 1 packet of nappies. So I was trying to send my own private money in to cover these things, but now Rise for Palestine are on board as the main fundraisers, and we have been saving many lives in the last few weeks. We've been providing many things, and it's all thanks to Derry. And I know I'm from Lurgan, but I'm actually ashamed of Lurgan. So if I can move to Derry, I would love to move to Derry, because the welcome here and the support here has just been absolutely amazing. So thank you very much. I hope that people are concerned or worried about what the word aid means. But I wanted to explain that's what it means. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Helena. Our next speaker is Gareth McGonagle, and Gareth did a 5-day fast to raise money for Gaza Ground Aid quite recently, so big round of applause.
Folks, if you could sort of maybe squeeze a wee bit up and around the back, because I know you can't really hear too well down that, so if you want to hear Gareth speaking, you'd be better moving up. Thanks very much.
So, this isn't something I would normally do. I was one of those silent people too. I wasn't speaking up for fear that it would affect my small business. But then it dawned on me that if you support what's happening in Palestine at the minute, then I don't need nor want you to support my business anyway. So I decided to make a statement, and the statement I chose was to do a 5-day fast, consuming nothing but water in those 5 days. The reason I did that was so that I could feel a fraction of what the people of Palestine feel, and the children. Not eating for 5 days, I still had the privilege of water, as much water as I wanted. Had the privilege of a warm bed at night. People of Palestine don't do that. So what I felt that week was weak, I was dizzy, I just felt awful. But again, that's just a fraction of what they feel. So, it's never too late. I'm proof, it's never too late to speak up. A lot of people here probably don't need it. At the minute, the donations are just over £4,000, and it's fantastic. This aid, or that money has went in and saved a young family. 2 young children, 2 young parents. They had nowhere to stay, they now have somewhere to stay, and they have food. And that's thanks to every single person that donated, so thank you. As I say, it's never too late. We need to keep shouting from the rooftops, keep shouting. As the rest of the world watches these terrorists destroy Palestine, we need to keep shouting, free! Free! Free!
Thank you so much, Gareth. Free Palestine. Our last speaker before our song from Hegarty is Joe Moore from Live Derry, and he's going to read us a poem that he wrote himself. So give him a big round of applause.
How's it going? A few days ago I just wrote this poem. It just seemed to come from my heart because of everything I've been seeing. And I just wanted to express how this isn't about politics, it's not about religion, it's about what's right and what's wrong, it's about humanity. And it's called What Would Your Good God Do? Who would Buddha bomb or a Christian God condemn? Would it be the children Sorry, I'm so nervous. Let me try again. Sorry. Thank you. Right, here we go. Who would Buddha bomb or a Christian God condemn? Would it be the children living in a world of fearful men? Who would Allah attack or the kindly Krishna kill? Would it be the women starved with their babies still? Who would Vishnu vanquish or Amaretsu anger? Who would a good God genocide? Are we on a good God's side? Who do you want to live? What good do you want to give? What would your good God do if he was here with you? With our human pride, we forget the goodly side, but let love remind you of what the godly do. What would Gandhi say, or the great man MLK? Where would Connolly be? Would he stand with thee? There is pain right now in the souls of men, while children starve and burn in the hate we see again. Love has always stood in the face of horror's pain, and now it's our time and turn to make that stand again. Stand for good, stand for peace, save Gaza, free Palestine.
absolutely brilliant, really uplifting. I just have a few wee things to say before I let these all go. So I'd like to finish just by saying that we will be planning a huge march for the anniversary, the awful, disgusting anniversary of this genocide, which is coming up on October 7th. We hope it might have ended by then, but it's not looking likely, and it's looking even more likely now that Gaza is going to be fully occupied, and the push is on now to totally ethnically cleanse the Gaza Strip. So, we will announce in the coming weeks what's happening, but we have plenty of other events planned and plenty of other actions, and please everyone keep boycotting every single Israeli product and service that you boycott. Makes a difference. Don't think that by you as one person isn't making a difference. It is. And until our governments wake up and sanction, put economic sanctions, sporting sanctions, cultural sanctions on the terrorist regime of Israel, we have to keep boycotting. We have to keep raising awareness. So Guramila Mayogat, August Saoirse, don't